welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Barbara, and today we're going to explore the element of art known as line. And with a little rhyme, we're going to say line all the time. Line is the first element of art, the one that we hear of first. And there are 7 elements altogether: line, shape, form, color, value, and texture, along with space. Okay, in terms of line, let's talk about line, the different types of line. There are 2 that really stand out for me. There's actual line, where you see a line that is drawn right there in front of you, or an applied line, where someone may make a line with their finger, but it is not something you actually see, but you know that they have drawn a line. Then there are types of lines like vertical lines, horizontal lines, diagonal lines, curved lines, and zigzag lines. They're all around us everywhere, and the one thing about line, it will give you a certain mood that you will fall into. For example, a curved line is often referred to as a graceful line, whereas horizontal and vertical lines are referred to as maybe stiff lines, especially vertical. Horizontal is a line that would be at rest. A diagonal line takes your eye back and forth because you don't know which direction it's going to fall in. And a zigzag line gives you an emotional up and down, up and down. And so all of these lines will affect you in those particular ways. Now, an artist will use different tools to give you this feeling of what type of line they want you to experience, right? So you might use a marker for one, you may use a crayon for another, you may mix the 2 so that you have marker and crayon in the same design, or ink and watercolor. It depends upon what you want the viewer to see. And I always want to remind you that the artist is in control of the viewer's eyes. So when you're working on your artwork, think about the viewer. And sometimes you may want to put it somewhere, step back, look at it for a while, and that may go on for a couple of days before you decide where you want to go from that place. So keep that in mind when you're doing your artwork. And I want you to also remember to work all over your design at the same time. Now, during this video, I will show you examples of different types of projects that have been done with line. All right, now we're going to try a quick project, or the beginning is quick, but it may take you a little time to finish it later on, but keep this in mind. We're dealing with curved line, and we're going to make a curved line on the paper with as many humps as we want. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to take a marker and we're going to slowly trace over our pencil line, taking our time, controlling the line. Remember, the artist is the one that's in control at all times, so take your time, come on around. Hold your paper down. Keep your hand down. Okay. And once you have that line in there, you're going to take and you're going to touch on each one of these humps. And when I say touch, that means leave a distance between the 2 lines. Touch right on top of that hump. Come on around to hump number 2. Touch, come out of it, come on around. Now take your time, control the line. And we want to remember our little rhyme, line all the time. Touch, come on out. Touch, come on out. Okay, now that's the second line. We're going to do a third line here. And we're going to leave the same distance between the lines. You can just keep coming to this point. And if you want to touch in there, you can. Come on out. Okay. Okay. You get the idea? You will go to this side and again start the touch on the hump. The touch on the hump. Now you could have done this with, just to give you some more ideas, you could use a variety of colored markers. Just adding color changes things in a certain way. Okay. Let's see here. Touch with a colored marker. Touch. And you can see how that appeals now. But one thing you must remember, if you use a color marker, at one time you need to repeat that color marker someplace else in the design so that the viewer's eye will move all over your design. You want to control the viewer's eye. You want to be in control because you are the artist. As I said before, I'm going to show you some examples of things that have been done with line. This is a design of leaves that's strictly an outline at this point. You can fill this in with all different kinds of colors, with markers, crayons, or anything of that nature. Now, I also wanted to tell you that line is also in photography. This is a print, a photographic print, and here you see the lines, right? Again, the viewer's eye. In this design, I want you to notice that the artist repeated the same line more than one time in different areas of the work, okay? And he also used a variety of lines, thick lines, thin lines, vertical lines, horizontal lines, diagonal lines, zigzag lines are all within this design. This is a design that was done with paint, okay? Line again. Okay. And you've got a variety of different types of line, and if the viewer's eye moves completely around this piece. This is one of my favorites. Takes a long time, but again, you see the line. You don't have to be a great artist to do this. In fact, later on, I think I may do a video showing you how to do this type of line work. Now this is a design that was done with paper glued on top and then enhanced with lines on the mask itself and on the background. So you can see a lot of time was spent on this, but it gives you a pleasing finished product. And your eye focuses in on this because it's different from this. This has color in it and this doesn't, but that's another video in itself also. Now, one thing for sure, before we finish up, I want you to like my video and I want you to subscribe to my video and my channel. All right, now this is special. This is a ink pen design done with line. You can see how the artist established texture, how your eye moves all around this work of art. It's a beautiful piece. And you can see how this really emphasizes, as we said in the beginning, our rhyme, line all the time. So this is Barbara ending the video for today and looking forward to working with you guys on other line projects, also leading to projects that deal with shape, color, value, texture, space, and all of those things. So see you later.